Let's see if this works. At least now it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Why not, YouTube? Are you demanding more than you are putting out, YouTube? Is that what you're doing? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna work. Hi, my name's Marge. I'm a homeopath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things and trying to listen to YouTube videos, and it play 30 seconds and then spin around and then play it, spin around, but I got full service. But see, that's the thing, is the control freaks, powers to be, that's how it works. Internet providers, they keep dialing down your usage and raising the prices. So you're paying more for less connectivity. It's maddening, you know. They're all freaking out because what they're realizing is people aren't going to pay for their crap anymore. They're just not. You can't. People can't pay to freaking use stuff that doesn't work. You know? There's so many systems breaking, and it's like, what are they doing to fix all these systems? You know, all these programs to help people and connect people and stuff, but are people really getting connected? Are the cracks of society getting more narrow? Or are they getting wider? I'm getting all resentful at YouTube because, like, pockets of freaking... They're taking down all the good channels because they don't like what they have to say, because if people say the truth, well, that's just mean. And then it doesn't comply with their community standards. But their community? Who is your community? Let's see, should we look at what the community that they do endorse is? Let's just explore the communities of YouTube. Let's look at what's trending, so what they do allow. Halloween stereotypes. 7.2 million views. Some guy named Dude Perfect. Here's a kid that is unboxing his PlayStation 5. 5.2 million people tuned in to watch that. Really? That's what people care about, huh? President Trump's interview, the 60-minute 2020 election interview. Well, heck, that only got 2.2 million views. Dude Perfect. I don't even give a shit about Dude Perfect. It doesn't even look like anything I care to see. But that's the thing, is if you play games like the reindeer, then you get far in life. But if you recognize yourself as a spiritual being having a human experience, you're gonna be put in an outcast box. That's why people don't ascend more to God. That's why they perpetuate the Lucy fairy tale theater, is because it's easier and people are fucking lazy. Look at it. Look how much people have eaten up the Rona. Let's just all shut down. All they have to do is fill out application. They're a small business. They can get tens and thousands of dollars in money that they wouldn't have made if they were stayed open to begin with, right? And then they get used to being lazy. Nobody wants to answer the phone. People don't want to work because they're in a habit of not working, right? Because everybody has the potential to get a freaking flu, so you got to shut down. Never before, with all the pandemics, never before, with all the stuff that is going on in the world, have they ever shut the world down. And that's just because the control freaks are getting ballsier and ballsier, and it's just like, we'll just make these minions and idiots do whatever we say, and they're going to do it. And look at what happened. Oh my God, everybody wear a mask, and if you don't wear a mask, you're insensitive. No, I'm insensitive because you're fat and out of shape and are freaking out of health, you know. That's why I'm insensitive, because you're more of a health risk. I'm not insensitive to that because I did the work to stay healthy, you know. My mom does the work to stay healthy. Healthy people don't get sick. They don't. And then everybody wants me to stop living my life, and everybody else who doesn't buy into the bullshit. And it's like, you know, everybody has a me first mentality. Me first, me. I gotta make money, property, prestige. I gotta do it a lot, chasing sensations, because I don't know what it's like to be a spiritual being having a human experience. I don't know. Let's see, what other stuff is going on in the news? See, I talked earlier for about 15-20 minutes and then it just went away. It came up with a 10-second video and that was it. And I was just like, maybe I should stop doing videos too, because it's not even freaking hardly worth the hassle, man. It really isn't, but it's like, this is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be reaching out to people and reminding them to be in their faith and to stay steadfast. And it's like, I'm having a hard time telling people that, because I don't feel that way myself. Huh, Stanley? Huh? Are you good? Yeah? I took a nice Epsom salt bath today. I haven't taken an Epsom salt bath in years. And she put some stuff in to help heal and rejuvenate the skin, so that was cool. Today is a pretty good day. I got stuff done. I was sad to see I got a picture of the big red truck on the back of the tow truck. I don't even know if I got enough money to say. That's what I'm like. I don't even know if I got enough money to fix her. So it's like, I don't know what to do. So just give it to God. That's all I can do is give it to God. Got a really cool picture of some clouds the other day. That was pretty wild. It was pretty big sky. It's like warm in the day, but it's cold at night. I was listening to what do you call it? What's his name? What's his name? When I was taking a bath, I was trying to listen to a video by... What you doing? Are you trying to get me? Rasalila Healing. He's in South Carolina, and it was pretty funny. He's talking about all the crazy energy and stuff that I've been talking about, and all the other astrologers have been talking. It's just wild. It's just weird. It's very esoteric. It's very veil falling to me. And we have a joke around here that's how we know that we're still on the 3D Earth, is because you see some idiot freaking using a snowblower, especially on windy days. Usually oftentimes places where you just don't need it. You don't need a rake with beef, but everybody got lazy, and the snowblower manufacturers, they had to make money and stuff. So it was just kind of funny, because I was listening to his talk, and he was like, usually I'm out here in the forest, and I'm having conversations, and it's really quiet, and all you can hear is a stream, and not the snowblower or the leaf blower in the background. And I was like, yep, that's what it is, man. People are not ascending in their spirit. They're not. So we're freaking back down on the 3D Earth until they freaking figure it out. Huh, Stanley? Says that there's 3 viewers, and now there's 2. Key Jin, though, I'm happy to report she's still putting stuff out. She's still making her videos. And the closer we get to the election, it's just hard to see. It's just all a pony show. How much resources they spend on bells and whistles. Well, it's like there's so many people in a holding status pending. So it's just another reminder, one day at a time. That was the biggest caveat I ever saw. One day at a time. Cat's happy, mom's happy. Dogs are outside being dogs. They will get to come in about an hour or so after their dinner, I hope. And I've been going to bed at like 7 o'clock. My body's just tired. I just want to be asleep at 7. It's fall. It's dark. And my body rejuvenates on the sun, and if the sun's not up, I don't want to be up either. Huh, Stanley? So other things in the news today, I don't even know. We haven't even really looked, huh? Have we not? No, we have not. I've not been in the news, says Stanley. See, and I can look on the mobile device, and you get a different interface than you do on the freaking desktop device. Almost half of Americans. Oh, now that's what I was listening to a talk by Trump today, and he was like, if we just took if if we just the media just said the truth, just how much things different, how many things would be different. And I don't even believe this. 52% Biden and 40. Dude, no. Okay, so there's a guy that nobody goes and sees his talks. Nobody bothers to do it. He's winning over a guy where thousands of people are showing up, and people are like, really? You think so, huh? You think so, huh? And people just buy it, hook, line, and sinker. Oh, well, if it says it on the interwebs, it must be true, right? Right? It just, people have got no kind of discernment. They've got no kind of bullshit flag, They don't listen to themselves at all. They're too busy listening to other people. Yeah, people that end up driving in lakes and stuff because they're listening to the GPS and not knowing and not believing in themselves, and that they've lived in this town their whole lives. They know what way to go, but they're still going to listen to this. Nah. Oh, well, that's cool that a sex cult leader was sentenced to 120 years in prison. I saw the human trafficking thing was busted up in today in Ohio. Like 177 people got arrested in Ohio and 45 kids were saved, which is really rad. What I'd like to say is, what about the rest of the 700 and freaking 999, 90 or 54, whatever, the rest of them, What about the rest of them? That's cool though, but at least that stuff going in the it's at least we're seeing it in the mainstream media, because if we, people are gonna have to start getting used to how the world is, We're going to have to start getting to it. But people are still selling out. Like Apple just bought Jon Stewart. I see. And people, there's still plenty of people living the best version of life. Best versions of their life. PlayStation 5 demand is like, people got enough money to piss away on a video game, And then you have the whole video game culture world where there's like $1 million prizes for kids to play. So it's just, it just makes me laugh that there's so much abundance for everybody, but yet there's still a controlling paradigm that won't allow it. Oh, look, more fat cops in Philadelphia. Look at that guy, dude. He gave up on life a long time ago. You know what? He did. He quit caring about himself, about his health, about his soul sack freaking years ago. Years ago. But so yeah, that town has a lot of karma tied to it. I can't feel bad for these people anymore. I can't. They freaking make their own bed, they do. You freaking treat people like shit and pay yourselves a lot of money to do it. Year after year after year. And there's hell to pay. Yeah. Philadelphia looks like a shithole now. But, they never really freaking... I remember when I had a dog for a year when I moved to Oregon. He came upon me, and he's a little old man. I knew I was going to hold him while he took his last breath. And that's why he came to me. And he passed away on February 4th, and that was the year the Eagles won the Super Crap. And they freaking riot in their streets for winning and shit on their community for winning, and I'm just like, that just tells you about a lot about the people, You can't even win, peacefully. You even gotta freaking cause destruction and harm, even in winning. And it's just, people like me, we don't want to freaking watch this stuff. We don't want to live in this world. We got no control in changing the world and make it a better place because, well, we're being freaking censored and stuff. People don't want to live as spirits. People want to live as controllers. And if people start figuring out that they've been being controlled, then the controllers don't win. And they don't want that to happen. The DNC, the Demonic National Convention, those people are nasty, man. I never knew how. Oh, freedom of choice. Oh, all this stuff. But they had this nasty narrative in the these late term abortions and stuff like that. No, 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 no. They're doing terrible things with that. They're doing bad, nefarious things with that. And I often say, frequently, I say that we are just um, that that. My train of thought just derailed. I like this song. This is what's jamming in my ear right now. Foster the People, sit next to me. I haven't been listening to as much music as I used to do too. Things have just changed, you know. It's kind of hard. I'm staying positive though. I just have a hard time if I start thinking too far, like into tomorrow or too far from